Hi, I'm Lou.
Hi, I'm Adam. We hope this finds you well. We've been writing some songs about empathy. That was sparked off from conversations, but has gone on to spark off some really interesting conversations and revelations, like as we delve deeper into what that subject means for us individually, for people, for society. Yeah, from a lot of different angles.
Yeah, so we've written about our experiences and what we think, but we would love to take this opportunity when we're all kind of potentially have a bit more time while we're in lockdown to open up the conversation to you. Obviously, empathy is about people and we want to do the subject justice. Before this EP is finished, we'd love to hear what you have to say to involve you in the making of it.
Yeah, so if you're interested in contributing in whatever way, we've created sort of 3 questions to get you started that will follow at the end of the video and in the comments. So feel free to pick one or answer any or all of them, or just talk to us generally about how you feel about empathy. You can send your thoughts as a voice note or another kind of MP3 recording, which we'd really like to use sort of in the music. If that's not something you're into, but you still want to contribute, obviously you can still email us. We'd still love to hear from you though. Send your thoughts to the email address that we'll read out close to the end, and it will also be kind of printed in the video as well.
Myself and Adam will now answer one of these questions each, just to give you an example of the sort of conversations that we've been having.
So, Lou, what does empathy mean to you?
Empathy is obviously such a massive subject, but currently and personally, empathy to me seems like quite a negative subject, mainly because I'm a very sensitive and empathetic person, and I feel a lot of the time like a walking sponge, sucking in people's energy when I'm walking on the street, when I enter a party full of people, when someone's telling me their problems. And it becomes, I've found, worse if I really care about that person, if I love or I'm in love with that person. I tend to take it in without knowing, subconsciously. And then it's difficult for me and frustrating because I can't tell the difference between my feelings and someone else's feelings. So the differentiation between feelings is non-existent. So because of that, I've been researching. There is a lot of ways to protect yourself, which is positive and great, but that's an ongoing journey. In short, the answer to what is empathy or what does empathy mean, I think empathy is an amazing thing because it's basically us putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, and that's great because you are not me and I am not you. And that's important for socializing and understanding each other and cultivating peace. But when when someone is really empathetic and they don't understand or can't control the amount of empathy that they have, then that can become frustrating and confusing when you can't tell the difference between your feelings and other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adam, where does or should empathy stop? Should we or shouldn't we be empathetic towards everything?
The big questions keep coming. And that it's sort of tied in with what you were saying there, right? There is balance to be found between too much and too little. The sort of thrust for me of coming into this project was a feeling that maybe generally as an average overall, as a society, maybe there was too little. There were lots of things happening in the world that seemed to come from places of too little. And so it's been really interesting to then bring this project to you and find that you were feeling the opposite, or at least personally you were feeling the opposite. Quite where that balance is, I'm not really the kind of person to say this is how much is right. I think the differences in empathy between people are really important. I think that diversity is important. I think we need need people who can reach those really deep levels of empathy. And I think we also do need people that, to a certain extent, like able to
detach.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm trying to say this in a way that isn't using like negative language, but like that are able to be more objective, maybe. I don't know. And I say I came into this project feeling like there was too little. Actually, I think most individual people on that level are actually very empathetic. I think most people are charitable. I think most people are going to help somebody if they see somebody that needs help. But I think that it's also, we're also like forgetful. If stuff isn't in your eye line, out of sight, out of mind, that whole thing. And it takes energy and it takes practice to come out of your comfort zone and try and find those things. You need to really have a momentum, a desire to go out and find places where empathy is needed.
So the third question that we have is, how does society affect our capacity to empathise? We'd obviously love to answer that now, but we don't want to take up too much of your time. So we would love to hear your thoughts. Please let us know what you think.
Please send your thoughts through to luami@hotmail.co.uk.
It's actually Luami.
Yeah, email them in to luami@hotmail.co.uk.
Thank you very much. We look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, thank you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.